Hello, hello, hello. Come on in the room. I'm going to turn this volume up and I'm going to give you all a chance to come in. Hi. I know y'all normally see me on a Wednesday, but this is a special live today. Welcome. Come on in. My name is Charlotte Greer Brown. I'm your Empowerment and Support Service Specialist, and I am here to bring you information about the PUA. Come on in. So I'm going to give y'all a few minutes. I'm going to fix my hair a little bit. Make sure I'm good. All right. There we go. So let me sit back and let's just talk for a minute. So I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait till I get about 6 or 7 people in the room. Most likely when I talk, I'll be giving more information or probably repeating some of the information that I share today. Come on in the room. Come on. Okay, we have 3 people. Let's get about 5 or 6. Let's get about 7. We want people to be informed because what actually happened. Hi, Jonna. Can you hear me? So this PUA goes for everyone across America, okay? So you should be looking at what your state is doing and what your city is doing with PUA. Hi, Rashi. So yes, come on in the room, y'all, because y'all been having these questions. Come on, we have 4. Let's get 3 more people. Then I'm going to go ahead and share because I don't want anyone to miss this. I know that y'all can play this back, but it's nothing like live conversation where we can share back and forth and we can talk a little bit.
Hey, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody using your Uber?
No.
It just said thank you for the ride.
Oh, really? That might have been an old update. Come on, y'all. All right, so we have 3. That's fine. I have a meeting to go into. So I just came out of a meeting. I am sharing you with this information. Y'all know I wear many hats, but as the Philadelphia Citywide Coalition, a project co-founder, I'm sharing you this information with you in that regards. So this is what's happening. The meeting that I just got out of gave me full details on exactly what is going on. A lot of people can articulate the bill. Of course, we know it was just passed and the information just came through yesterday that it was passed down. Some of my people like Zahara Ahmad and Teresa Brunson and other people who have shared this information knows this information in details. During the summer, we have been helping people with the PUA. And some people have been concerned because they have not seen, PUA. So there has been a astronomical amount of fraudulent activity, which we all know that, which have kind of held people back. That's number 1 from receiving PUA. Second thing is the overwhelming unresponse for L&I, labor and industry. People are not hearing back from them. And that's been another holdup. And the third one is continuing to send emails and repeatedly contacting them when they're asking you to contact them one time. So patience plays a part in this. And I really can't say too much about patience because I was one of those people who's in a predicament who did not have money for a very long time, almost up to 6 months. So thank God for the community helping out. We were able to do whatever we needed to do until we got to this point. So those are the 3 major things that's going on with people who are not able to get PUA. Okay, so we know that the stimulus is no longer $1,200, right? Most of y'all know that. It is now $600. We know that we will no longer be getting the reoccurrence of the PUC, the pandemic unemployment, which is emergency one, where they were giving you $600 a week plus additional IU. All right, I know I'm using terms, so this is all unemployment. So, for instance, if you're weekly getting $175 to $500 a week for PUA, the additional funds that came in, you remember you got it from August the 1st to August the 22nd or 24th, or no, 29th. And they gave you an additional money, so you had like an additional $1,200. Well, now they'll be giving you $300 additional to the money you be getting weekly from unemployment. Okay? So this is $600 stimulus and it's $300. So most of you have been asking, but Charlotte, when? So this is supposed to take effect when the PUA for the 39 weeks expired, which is December the 31st. I know a lot of you have been receiving a notification for December the 26th, but the actual reality throughout the United States, it is December 31st when the CARES Act 39 weeks program expires, and then it will pick back up on January the 1st. This is how it's going to work. And it's been extended, so it's 50 weeks total, not an additional 50 weeks. 11 weeks plus the 39 weeks is 50 weeks. So an additional 11 weeks have been added to the PUA. Therefore, it will go throughout April. So throughout April, you will be receiving your monies, okay? Plus the $300 and the $600. So all this is supposed to take January 1st. That is the good thing. I'm probably missing something, but I want you to catch it. The downside to that is if you've applied for PUA and you never received PUA before, the retroactive funds that you or payments that you may be looking for may not be available. Now, if you never applied for for PUA and you're looking to apply after January the 1st, you know, this is what always gets us. After January the 1st, then it's a possibility you cannot request funds that will backdate of the days that you missed, even previously. Once that 39 weeks is over, that they gave us from March the 13th all the way up until December 31st, you will not be able to request that backdate money. Now, what I suggest right now, and I'm going to be proactive starting tomorrow, virtually, I will be doing a Zoom to answer questions and to help people with their PUA. Also, it is recommended by some legal entities to not go through the PUA system yourself and to receive legal assistance. So I have 2 links that I will be providing in this comment box below. Once upon my departing, I will be providing 2 links in the comment box below upon my departure from this live, because I have another meeting. And guess what? I'm open. I will set up a Zoom where I don't mind helping people one-on-one. If it's a family, I'll do a group family. And I will introduce you to other organizations who I was just on the phone with, on a Zoom meeting with, that you can contact. Because there's only a few of us who are helping people. Let me tell you something. 1 million people missed out on PUA. 1 million people. And guess who are those majority of those people were? Black America. We are the ones, the black and brown community. We're the ones who missed out on that money when they helping for the 39 weeks. We can't let that happen again. Now, here we go again. The reason this is so special and so urgent, and I'm sharing this information with you, is because it is a few days before Christmas. And the new bill legislation will start under the CARES Act, will start January the 1st. How many days is that? Count that, y'all. Today is the 21st. So we literally have less than 2 weeks to get as thousands of people signed up for PUA. If you do not have a claim, you can always go to my page, the Philadelphia Citywide Coalition page, and you can request or inbox me your email address. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be setting up appointments where I can assist people. So I was able to assist over 100 people during the summer with PUA. So what can we do to avoid losing money? I'm giving you the information now. We have to be proactive. I can't be Dr. D and all those who helped me, Ernie, and all these different ones who helped me with PUA, can't be the only ones getting people applied. Now, I can share the information, share the link, but what we're finding is that some people are either incompetent or are not able, or it's a literacy issue, or it's a frustration that's there where they're not able to apply correctly, and that's what I found. So, of course, most of you know I did assist 100 people with PUA, and successfully we got about 75 people active and going. So I still keep in contact with those people till today, and some of them have been cut off. So like I said, I will be sending Thank you, Joseph. So I'll be putting 2 links in the comment where you could go and get some legal assistance on how to navigate through the PUA system. I don't mind assisting, but it has to be more than just myself and a few handful of people, because we need to put the word out. So I need y'all to put the word out. I need y'all to go to the website, the PUA, PA, which is for Pennsylvania, or you can type Pennsylvania, PUA, Google it. Go and find the flyer. Go and find the information. Share it on your page. Share this live. I'm going to put several links on this live here. I'm going to edit it and put it at the top and in the comments, so there will be no excuses. You can DM me your information. I'm going to share it with Work in America and other organizations that I am collaborating with and partnering with to make sure that this happens. Yes, this is, listen, Shaquila, this is a very frustrating process. I am so saddened that we only have this short window. You know, in my opinion, which, you know, I always express my opinion, but at this time I'm not going to go into too much details. But what I will say is I am very frustrated that that this was a planned thing to give us this short window to get millions of, or hundreds, I'm going to say hundreds of thousands of people signed up for PUA to be a part of that money. I am frustrated, but at the same time I'm staying optimistic because I'm sharing the information. We also need these city elected officials to be involved in this process. Okay? I had city elected officials talking to me, states, reps, state senators, and congresspeople asking me during the summer what was I doing and how was I able to get people through. Aspirations, inspiration, passion, never giving up. That's how it happened. And I hated to sound that way to them, but it was almost like, Charlotte, this is not just frustrating for you. Even for the powers that be, never dealt with a situation like this. They don't know themselves. So, you know, it wasn't like I woke up one day and said, wow, I'm just going to help the people. No, you know, it's something that you're just a part of and you just can't help it. But anyway, long story short, elected officials need to get more involved in helping these people or directing people to where they need to go. One of the saddest things that is happening is the fact that we do not, let me turn my light up, y'all. So I got my little light, I'm playing with my light. I have my circle light, put my glasses on, so y'all can see it in my lens. So let me see if I can get a good, okay, there we go. I'm gonna sit right here. So as you most of you know, we have been having problems getting through remotely. So that's one of the biggest issues that we're having right now is the remote, you know, and we want, see, the thing is also, even though I don't feel like the burden is on me to do everything, I feel like, you know, we're going to direct people to some city officials who will not be adequate enough or not have the passion enough to do it. So someone has to do it. So yes, we need to share this information with our local government. But I am a person who experienced during the summer that did not happen. Okay? And then it got so overwhelming that the state end up cutting off all connections to elected officials. They no longer wanted communications with elected officials anymore. Okay? So, you know, I even know myself. Sometimes, you know, I could really rattle the cage and get on everyone's nerves, you know. So I'm not popular when it comes to sharing and expressing, you know, how I feel about certain things. But then you understand my frustration when it comes to this 9-day window that we have here to try to get people to sign up for PUA. When in the beginning, the elected officials should have been talking about what people need to do to prepare for this day that's about to come up on January the 1st. So anyway, let's go back. You need to apply today. I will put the link there for you to apply today. If you do not know how to apply, please set up a date with me this week. Of course, you all know I have my own business, so everything I do now is under my business, even my activism and advocacy. So I'm doing it under the PCC coalition in partnership with C&T Brown Firm, which is my small business. So I will be taking appointments on one-on-one through Zoom to help you with your PUA. Even at least to answer questions. You know, like I said, out of the 100 people I have, 75 people, and I was keeping track of numbers. Okay, y'all, people who we supported, we were keeping track of numbers. So I was able to support those 75, and they, 75, 70 of them were able to receive funding. 5 of those may have been cut off just recently, and they're asking for answers. So I will go back, check your contact information, make sure all, if you have applied for PUA, make sure all your contact information is correct, email addresses. This is another suggestion that I'm going to make, okay? To some of you who just lost your jobs and never applied for PUA and lost your jobs due to the pandemic and looking to apply for PUA, you need to do it now, okay? When January 1st hits, you need to be doing it in the first week that you apply. If you lost your job, you need to be doing it right now. If you know friends and family that could take advantage of this, I don't care if they're of working age, make sure that you let them know. 16-year-olds were receiving PUA because they were working and they were unable to work. The questions on the PUA is very tricky, y'all. I'm telling you, and they're making it more difficult now because of the fraudulent activity that took place. That's what made me help, because I was able to maneuver through that. I was able to understand what they were asking. There's questions like, even though you are any other reason besides, you're not being able to work due to the pandemic shutdown, were you available to work? People were answering no when you should have been saying yes. That means if any opportunity presented itself, you were able to work. They asked you, did you refuse any work? That's one of the questions on the PUA. Did you refuse any work? You're supposed to tell them, no, you didn't refuse work. People are saying yes, that they refuse work. Listen, there may be people who have asked you, or companies that came to you to say that they're open to work, but virtual or this or that. Listen, even if it was some changes due to COVID, you qualify for PUA. Even if you had an opportunity to go out and apply for a job, but you couldn't because of the restrictions from PUA, you qualify for PUA. If you have regular unemployment, then you go regular unemployment. There should be something called EB on regular. Now, this is regular UC. This is not PUA. Unemployment compensation, those who have to sign in with a PIN code. There's something called EB, extended benefits. So some of you, those things have exhausted for some of you, the regular UC. So you can go to EB, extended benefits, to make sure that you can get access to that. However, if you exhausted all funds, this also will be helpful for you. So it's almost like starting all over for January the 1st, except for they already have your information in the system. So if you have a household of people who's been working, all 4 of you should be at that computer lined up, getting ready to fill out this PUA information. I mean, today, we should not be waiting. We should not be delaying. We should be sharing this information with everyone. I don't care if you in Philadelphia and you call your family down in Tennessee, Georgia, wherever. Say, have you looked up and seen what the PUA information? What's the update? Legislation has passed it. The law's passed it, and we will be receiving a stimulus check. And y'all know it's almost like a number system. If you receive any welfare assistance or any temporary assistance, period, or from any government agency, you know that they usually go by the last 4 digits of your social security number. Same way with the food stamps, okay? So, even though January the 1st rolls out, every $600 is not going to hit everyone's account at one time. It's going to take a couple days, maybe a week or so. It all depends on how this works. So everyone won't get $600. So when January 1st comes, I'm like, oh, my goodness, Charlotte, I didn't get my money. I'm going to keep referring you back to that link. I'm hoping they update the system. I've been checking and they have not updated the system. But I do know in this bill, it says that it is now 50 weeks. Now, this is not additional 50 weeks, y'all. This is the 39 weeks that just passed, plus an additional 11 weeks. You will continue to get your pay. If you've been cut off, I want to refer you to some legal services who can help you get it back on. Because for some reason, I'm not going to say for some reason, because I do know. Because of the fraudulent activity, the access was cut off from labor and industry to some of these elected officials because they wanted legal entities to handle the matter. Legal people, thank God for you. have stepped up to help many Black Americans like ourselves. There are so many people, trust me, listen, this is not a race thing, but I'm just telling you who's being hurt by this the most. But everyone has this opportunity to get this. We're about to go through some additional rough times. Most of you, been hearing my views on this vaccine. The vaccine is not our savior to come and help us all in one day and poof, everything is gone. Y'all, we have a quite ways to go. We have to look out for one another. We have to share information. Listen, put all whatever you have aside. Reach out to other organizations to see how you can partner. I know I put a very lengthy, long post up there yesterday asking all of these groups who I tagged to come in and just share. All I ask for you to do, I don't ask much. I don't ask for your money. I don't. I just ask you to participate in doing something that you already do on a daily with your organizations and your businesses. So it's up to you. I put a post out there yesterday asking you to put down updated information on how you're helping people in your community and around you so you can share with others so they can know where to get resources from you from. Because we have to come together, y'all. We have until the middle of the summer to go through this. So I don't care where you live at. I don't care where you're from. You need to be finding out what your state is doing. But nationally, the legislation was passed yesterday for the stimulus to come through and for the $300 a week. Okay? So I'm going to go through here and try to answer some of the questions that I do see people posting. And after that, I'm going to get off this live because I have something else to do. Hello, everyone. Okay. I'm definitely one of the ones that got frustrated. Yes, I remember that. That's too much for you to do alone, my sister. The city and state elected officials should be doing this. Yes, they should. I agree. Hey, sis, thanks for the information. You're welcome, Ebony. You say you're not even getting paid, but they are getting paid. That is their job. Absolutely. Hi, Ernie. So you can imagine how hard it is for people who do not speak English well. Absolutely. Steris Avivas, I wish she was here. So maybe she and I would go on a live so she can probably, I'm going to talk to her to see if she can articulate, because that's a very good point, Joseph. That's a very good point. I need to reach out to her to see if she can do that for me on my Wednesday live. If you qualified before but are back to work now, can you get PUA that you were eligible for before? So that's what I was talking about, Shaquilla, the retroactive payment. You need to request now before January 1st. Or I would do it on January 1st. I would do it on January 1st midnight. Use your discretion. If you have not requested, if you don't know how to request the retroactive payments, please reach out to me and I will show you how to do that. What if you were receiving PUA, but it ended? Do you have to reapply or just start claiming PUA? No, you do not have to reapply, Ebony. You can just continue to apply January 1st. They may ask you a couple questions, but it should go into effect. If something happens, as I said before, I'm going to put 2 links here for legal assistance. And these 2 organizations who I'm going to share with you have been effectively being able to help people. I'm talking about 80%. Okay? So they're pretty good. All right. I think those are all the questions and comments. I really thank you all for tuning in. Please share this live. Inbox it, whatever. Like I said, if people have questions, if I'm not able to handle it, I know I can refer you all to someone to be able to assist you. But hold on, y'all. The additional 11 weeks is coming. January 1st is coming. I think one of the concerns that the people who I were talking to on the phone, was the retroactive payment. Y'all, oh my God, I'm just putting my hands up and just saying a prayer for everyone. These are difficult and rough times. And I'm asking you to have patience. It's not like I do not understand. Please don't think I am selfish. I am not being selfish. I do understand how it feels to wait. Okay? I have friends around me I wish I could do something for that are having to wait. And it's not fair. But this is what I will tell you. For the new applicants, make sure you have information. I think one of the things that really helped me get over that hump is the fact that I had my pay stubs available. I had invoices And the invoices or pay stubs that did not have available, I went to request them. And I sent them up because if you notice when you go on the PUA site, if you've never been, for the ones who've never been or been on the site, there is a option for you when you applying for the first time, when you filing for PUA, and it asks you to upload documents to show your proof of your history of work. Because I think I was able to provide that right away, because the delay is a lot of people are not able to be eligible because they cannot prove or verify their information right away, and therefore the L&I, the Labor and Industry Department, probably reached out to you, but it's going to take time through snail mail or through an email. It could take up to 2 to 3 weeks for them just to tell you, I need you to verify your information. You're like, oh my goodness, you need to. So that's another thing. If you want me to help you to verify up front, to upload your documents on the computer, let's do that instead of waiting for them to tell you to verify. Because guess what they're going to do? They're going to ask you to verify your information if you don't have all of your information, because that's what they're looking for. They're making sure that no one do any fraudulent activity. So I forgot to tell y'all, besides those 3 major holdups, that was the 4th holdup. The 4th holdup was not being able to verify your information on the spot. Some of you who said you were lawn workers, you were not able to verify information. If you had invoices, like going forth right now, let me do this before I go. Going forward, if you have a business, right? If you're an independent contractor, you're a sole proprietor, or you are the you're the sole proprietor, or you are the self-employed. Those are the options that you choose. Make sure you have invoices or receipts for the things and the jobs that you have done with the dates. Time does not really matter, but if you have time, put the time there. Right now, Google in your state and find out what the requirements are for PUA. I'm guaranteeing you right now, a lot of people was not able to verify the information. This is one of the reasons they got cut off or their money stopped right in the middle of them receiving money. Okay? One of the 5th things that I did not talk about was the debit card. Listen, y'all, I know y'all want y'all money direct deposit. Quit selecting direct deposit. Quit selecting direct deposit. Go ahead and get the card. I have found that it's much easier to wait on the card to come. If you don't listen, if I'll give you instructions on how to receive your PUA card and how to track it and follow it. Because most people who that's not going to work for everyone, direct deposit. So a lot of people got frustrated saying, I wanted the money to come. 1 minute I chose debit card, then I went back in the system and I updated and changed the direct deposit. Every time you make changes to your account besides your contact information, you delay your time in getting money. This is what I found, y'all, from doing this for almost 4 or 5 months, or maybe more, maybe 6. I have been helping people since the summertime with this PUA. I get calls all the time. I'm still assisting people and showing them how to file weekly. Because a lot of people, listen, if you are not tech savvy or computer literate, it's okay. Reach out to someone to support you, to help you. Now PUA is actually sending out information for taxes, and they are wanting, now you can get taxes. Oh, yes. That's another thing. Ebony, I'm glad you mentioned this. You said also let them know to take the taxes on front. Yes! That is a biggie. Ebony, thank you so much for that. Some people who I've went into their account. That's another thing. Before I address the taxes, some people are not able to get into their account. Let's be honest. You let Boo Boo the Fool do your thing for you. Okay, so I won't make light of that, because some of y'all, like I said, may not be able to be tech savvy. You let somebody help. But you let somebody help you with your PUA, and they won't give you the password. Okay? Y'all arch rivals now, and you upset because they won't give you your password. I'm running into that a lot. Or people go and have access to your account and go into your account and switch your information to their bank account and take all your PUA money. Use your discretion. Do not be desperate. Find an organization, a one who publicizes, like me. It'll be hard for me to do fraudulent activity for someone because I'm so public about it. So somebody like me or someone else who's helping people, organizations or the government, or, I know y'all have a hard time trusting them too, but go to someone who's more credible and reliable. I saw a smiley face. It wasn't funny. Y'all was literally in tears this summer hearing these stories of people who was taken advantage by two friends who they've been friends with for 20 years, who they asked to help them with their PUA, and they took all their money, just got married, had a baby. $10,000 of the retroactive payment that they received, and it was no longer theirs. And because the person tried to go back into the account and redo it again, guess what happened? Labor and industry did not believe them. Therefore, it took a very long time to process, to verify. Matter of fact, to this day, I think that person still was not able to receive payment. So, off the top, make sure whoever is helping you don't have access to your passwords and stuff like your usernames. It's things like that. Make sure you take the taxes out. Don't press no. I think I'm going to do a dummy application. If there's anyone who don't mind volunteering to go through an application, we can test it first. That way I can block out your important information. If I can block it out, your important information, but I want to use a demonstration for PUA. So I'm going to have a demo. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a live demo, not on Facebook Live, but I'm going to do it on Zoom, showing people the questions and what they should be putting there. So y'all need to have y'all pens and pads for this week, because I am going in, okay? I'm going to put the Zoom link up there for a demo for PUA on how to fill out the application, all right? So y'all look forward to that. I'm going to rest my heels, go fix my husband some dinner. He's been so patient. Love you, honey. Gotta go. She said that was a wrong emojis. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I mean, I get the humor part. If it was, funny to some people. But the point was, Ebony, that it was so devastating to see all those people go through that and was not able to have access to their account. And now, I mean, what do you expect? If you apply for PUA waiting for the 39 weeks to just pass, it's going to be kind of hard, okay? It's going to be kind of hard. So make sure that you're on it for January the 1st. Thank y'all for sharing this live. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all know I love y'all for real. Y'all know that. I tell y'all that all the time, no matter what. Some of you are receiving Facebook requests from me. It is me. Pretty soon this page here will be shut down in a couple weeks. So that's one of the reasons why I'm trying my best. I have the most friends on this personal page, but my personal page will kind of go dead, and my other page will be in full effect with a few friends there. Those who are active with me, y'all know I'm very active. I'm an interactive person. When I don't get the interaction, it's dead weight. We gotta share, because I share information and I'm helpful to people. So my Facebook lives my Facebooks are tailored for that. For those who do their own thing on their Facebook social media, that's fine. But for my social medias, it's for interacting. And if you go months and months and weeks and years and just looking at my page and not saying nothing, but every time I say something, that not be fitting for you, you just come on in and just go left. 2021, I'm going to share and help people who want to be helped and need to be helped. So anyway, I'm praying for all of you that you get through this. We get through this together. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all for real. I am out of here for real. Take care and God bless.